For the first time in 30 years, the New York Knicks have back-to-back 50-plus win seasons. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. The Knicks get a win over the Phoenix Suns, 112-98. And it was great news for the Knicks as Jalen Brunson returned to action. We'll talk about what we saw from him, but it was just good to see him out there on the floor, and he hit one of his patented dagger threes off the wing. Welcome back, Jalen Brunson. Show him some love in the chat. Give me some JBs down below if you were excited to see Brunson back in the building running the show for the New York Knicks as they win their 50th game of the season. Captain, welcome back, Beast Mode. The Knicks win 112-98. It was a really fun game for three quarters. And then the Knicks offense said, we are done playing basketball for the first half of that fourth quarter. But they found a way to get it done down the stretch. They played against a team in Phoenix who has now lost 6 games in a row, but in the prior 5 games was allowing 130 points per game. I thought the Knicks offense was fine, but overall, they didn't take care of the basketball, really. 14 turnovers for the New York Knicks. Got to shore that up a little bit, but they got 28 assists, and when they get to that number, they win a lot of basketball games. Their defense, I thought, was solid, but I also thought Phoenix just couldn't buy a bucket. 4 of 34 from 3, and a lot of those were open looks. Didn't really have an answer for Devin Booker until late in the fourth quarter when the Knicks stepped up, and OG Anunoby pretty much said, I'm not having that anymore. And OG Anunoby, for the better part of the NBA season, well, really since the All-Star break, OG Anunoby's been the best player on this team. He has cemented himself as a top two-way player in this league. He was 1 of 3 at the half from downtown, finished 6 of 8. Made 5 threes in a row in that second half. He's able to get to the lane. He's able to pull up from 3. He's able to drive and rise. He had an awesome 360 dunk down the end of the stretch. He looks good. And if the Knicks are going to make a run in the postseason, they need OG Anunoby to play at this level. And I think he can. I don't think this is something that is like we're only seeing it for a week. I just think this is who he is at this point. He has mastered his footwork, and the shot, it's good right now. Shot's on fire. Jalen Brunson, he looked like a guy that hadn't played basketball in a month. That's coming back from serious injury. And, to be honest, he didn't look good. He didn't. He looked better in the fourth quarter. He had 6 points in that fourth quarter. Missed a clutch free throw. Let's get those out of the way before we get to the playoffs. But he looked like a guy that's not 100%. And I'm not sure he is 100%. What I do feel confident about is this is the worst he's going to look the rest of the season. He's got to get back to game shape. Got to get back to feel. Got to get the touch back. Overall, played 30-plus minutes. I think it was close to 35 minutes, which classic Tom Thibodeau. 34 minutes, just keep day by day. 1% better every single day, Jalen. It's good to see you back out there. Good to see you back out there. Cat had an awesome first half. He was kind of non-existent in the second half. I think at half he had 14 points. Didn't really feel the impact there. I mean, the Knicks as a whole in that second half didn't really score the ball all that well. Yes, they had 34 points in the third quarter. It was 25 points in the fourth, but it was 6 points in the first 7 minutes of the fourth quarter. Cat, I need 48 minutes of Cat. I need it the full game. I need it the full game. Overall, played well. Mikal Bridges played really good as well. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 14 from the deck, 2 of 3 from downtown. It was good to see him hit some shots as well. I'm just ready for the playoffs, man. I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm ready to see who this team is. Um, I want to see them play some good teams, and I'm ready to see in a big time spots. Josh Hart, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Didn't shoot the ball well, but a sign of a good basketball player is how do you affect the game when the shot's not falling? And I thought he had an overall good impact on the ball game. 7 points. Gonna need him to hit some shots though in the playoffs. We got to talk about Cam Payne and Delon Wright coming up in a second. First, though, get your T-shirts today. Chatsports.com/realknicks. If you love Knicks Now by Chat Sports and you call yourself a real one, get your shirt today. Chatsports.com/realknicks. Chatsports.com/realknicks. Get your shirts today. That way you're ready to go for the postseason. With Jalen Brunson back in the starting lineup, that meant Delon Wright went to the bench. And I guess it also meant Delon Wright doesn't play anymore. Cam Payne, 2 points, 6 assists, 1 of 4 from the floor. He was the point guard on the floor for the first 5 minutes of that fourth quarter where the New York Knicks scored 4 points. I don't know. I think it should be Delon Wright playing over Cam Payne. If Cam Payne is out there for offense and the Knicks don't score when he's out there, it cannot work. Delon Wright is a much better defender. Outside of, there's not really anything that Cam Payne does better except for transition pull-up threes. And if that's why you're starting a player, I'm a little confused, or playing another play over someone else. I'll ask y'all, who should be the backup point guard for the Knicks? Is it Cam Payne? Is it Delon Wright? Give me a CP in the chat for Cam Payne or a DW for Delon Wright. Miles McBride, I thought played well in his first game back. Good to get him back on the floor. 15 minutes for him. Ended up going 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from downtown. Deuce is a really good player, and the Knicks need him to be able to hit shots in the playoffs. Nice to see him at 2 of his 4 threes tonight. Was excited about that. I don't ever need to see, though, the Miles McBride, Landry Shamet, Cam Payne lineup again with Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson. Like, who is scoring in that lineup? And that was kind of when the wheels fell off for the Knicks in the second half. They went to that lineup, and they didn't do anything. But you got to win. Mitchell Robinson, I don't know. He sure looked good against the Dembona, but I thought he was terrible today. I don't feel him out there very often. 3 fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound. 2 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson in 12 minutes. I mean, the Knicks were out-rebounded on the offensive end 15-6. Landry Shamet. It'll be interesting to see what the Knicks do with this rotation in the playoffs. Do they run with a 9-man rotation to Shamet, Payne, McBride, and Mitchell Robinson off the bench? Does Delon Wright just no longer play for the Knicks? Is Landry Shamet out of the rotation? Is Cam Payne out of the rotation? It looks like Precious Achiuwa is out of the rotation when these guys are healthy. He didn't play today. A lot of questions still unanswered about this team that we will get solutions to very soon. Overall, you won the game. And for 3 quarters, you thoroughly outplayed them. But in the fourth quarter, when the pace slowed and the defense heated up a little bit for Phoenix, the Knicks really struggled. And that's concerning to me. I get it, first game Brunson back. I shouldn't even be looking into it, but overall, I thought the offense kind of sucked in that fourth quarter. And for a team that was giving up 130 points in the prior 5 games, a little bit disappointed by the Knicks offense today. Shot the ball well, but 14 turnovers. I just expected a little bit more. I don't know. But you got to win. Brunson's back. McBride is back. And we have less than a week left in the regular season. Playoffs are around the corner. This team's got to lock in. They got to lock in. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram @MarshallGreen_. Hit me up. And let's go Knicks.